on. Is it going? There we go. One of these things doesn't belong with the other, belong with the other. So we got a green marker on that side, and then the 3 reds, and then 2 green. I'm suspecting that this is a prank from some crazy kids decided to move one of the green markers to the wrong side. Or just confuse people, which is easily done these days. So for the first time this year, and at long last, we are off on holidays. This is our first getaway of the season, of the 2023 season. We're already into the first week of August, but that's okay. So it's going to be an abbreviated holiday cruise this year. No big 3, 4, 5 week cruise. It'll be just a week and a half basically altogether. So it was last minute decision where I'm done. I gotta go. I need a break from work because yeah, been slogging away for the last 3 months, really hard, pushing it. So here we are. We're gone, we're going, and it's awesome. It's beautiful. We just put a bunch of gas in this boat. I'm not going to tell you how much it did. It moved the gauges, let's put it that way. We don't plan to go too far this time, and we're just going to take it slow and easy, no hurry. More of a relaxation than, you know, having to get somewhere and having to see anything. Bit of a cloudy, overcast day. You saw yesterday that we had rain last night. Rained overnight, I think, a little bit. But right now my weather app is showing sunny, which we're not having. But again, that's okay. Maybe it'll clear up later in the day. Doesn't really matter. We're away, we're gone, we're traveling, so that's awesome. And that's all that counts right now. It's not too windy, it's just a nice day. It's a little bit humid, it's getting humid. But again, it's summertime, and it's summertime. As we approach the Talbot section of the Trent Severn Waterway, which is the direction that we're heading today for this little vacation, just coming off Lake Simcoe, you can see the boats coming out from the canal area, and we are approaching what appears to be a trawler-style boat. Gonna guess a looper, because this is the time of year that the loopers are all coming through. If you don't know what a looper is, I'll try to leave a link down in the description to my loopers and looper boats video I did a couple years ago, explaining what that's all about. Anyways, Anchor Girl just commented, looking at that boat, saying he should probably slow it right down, and the reason being is, well, twofold. First of all, today is the Friday of our August long weekend, so it's going to be busy on the system everywhere. This is why we're heading this way, because we're more likely to find a spot to tie up at one of the locks.
You ain't gonna get through down that way.
Yeah, we're not, like Anchor Girl just said, we're not going to get through down that way. Hardly anybody is, because she just read a post on Facebook from Parks Canada and advising people that there's currently a 5-hour wait to take boats over the big chute, like from the top down towards Georgia Bay and Port Severn. And they already put out a warning yesterday. They already put out a warning yesterday that things were moving slow, and now today that backlog is up to 5 hours long. So anybody getting there right now, it's not going to get through today. And so, of course, as the long weekend progresses, because you have the loopers, tons of boats, the situation there is that they're mostly large boats, and the Big Chute Marine Railway can only accommodate so many of the bigger boats, so they might be only taking 2 of those guys at a time. So it's just going to compound that. Plus, you have the local yokos who are heading up to the bay for the weekend or wherever they're going, so that is just going to only add to the amount of traffic going on there. And it's funny.
And with the weekend coming, they have been slow. Like they've been only putting over so many boats, like the smaller boats.
Yeah.
They haven't been putting any big boats the last few weekends.
Yeah, well, the last few weekends have been slowing down. They're still having staffing issues there, so whatever. But I think for this weekend, they're going to try and get everybody through. It was a bit of a chuckle and a bit of bullshit, because on that post from Parks Canada on their Facebook page, they said they are doing, what was the saying, that they're going to do their best to accelerate, you know, the movement of the boats. It's like there's no more that they can do to get the boats over any quicker other than speed up that railway car over the top, and that's never going to happen. So again, it's just double speed.
Flying them over.
Yeah, flying them over. Yeah, they can send them down the actual chute, which is a rocky crevasse that sits beside the marine railway. But that, of course, that'll never happen. So anyways, that's it. That's long weekends on the Trans River Waterway. Always busy. And this is, again, why we're heading eastbound and down as opposed to northwest. Eastbound and down. Yes. Didn't you smash your car up to that song in an old video of mine? Anyways, not on YouTube. Pre-YouTube thing. Yeah, so that's good. We're happy. So as always, we're going to get to where we get to when we get there. And I just got a comment that the weather guessers have been showing right now partly sunny, partly cloudy, and it's starting to happen. The sun is starting to poke through periodically, and it's freaking hot. Boy, that smells so good. Just the smell of the trees and the water.
Yep.
And the sound of Anchor Girl filling the fridge. It's like summertime all over again. It's almost like it's summertime for the first time for us this season. It's so good. It's so good to be back on the water. So good to be out cruising and just getting away from the marina, honestly. This is what it's all about. So great timing as we entered lock 41, the first lock on this part of the system as we head downbound, or sorry, actually we're going upbound and then we'll be downbound. But anyways, as we head this way, that's the first lock that one encounters coming off Lake Simcoe. And like I said, it was perfect timing, a bit of a wait at the swing bridge, but that's okay. But yeah, straight in, they had the gates open for us, so boom, right in. And now the next lock, which is lock 40. And that's where we plan to stay. I asked if there's room at the top, and she said, yeah, it's wide open. So that's where we are going. Just watching Anchor Girl doing her yoga moves up there in the bow. So yeah, and they just opened the gates for us too, so that's perfect. There's nobody coming in with us. It makes for a nice, easy blockage. Nice, easy in, nice, easy out. And if there's nobody up there, which I don't see anybody up there, there's one or two boats at the bottom side, probably loopers. Yeah, and yeah, there's nobody on the top. That's great. It'll be a nice, boom, easy docking there, and a nice spot for the night. Yeah, see you there. Well, there we are, folks. We made it. We made it back. And this is freaking awesome. Clouds didn't get the memo.
Huh?
The The clouds didn't get the memo. Yes, just setting up the barbecue here, and we got a little bit of a Flintstones thing happening because we got a stand for mounting the barbecue on the swim platform. So this guy had to be bolted on, but it extends down lower than where the legs are. So we got a Flintstones things happening. That's okay. I just got to show you this. I don't know if you can see that date. It says 2021. I went yesterday to the hardware store and grabbed a couple more cans of propane because I didn't know how many we had on the boat already. But it turns out we still have cans going back to 2021. So we now have a total of 10 cans, and the reason being is that since we haven't gone anywhere this year or gone away for the weekend, I didn't have any recollection because I just didn't know. So all good. We got propane for 2021, 22, and 23. So we got propane for the next couple of years.
Gonna keep those sticks
Yeah.
for the time being?
Sure, I'll take them home and clean them up and varnish them for next year.
Yeah, but I mean, for the rest of the trip.
Sure. Our Flintstone sticks. You'll know. Another 10 minutes. Okay, I got the Jenny running, as you can probably hear, and then just enjoying my après dinner cold Corona. Just got to go out there and clean up the barbecue, put it away, because we are out in the wild. Just got to keep the raccoons and whatever other vermin away from the boat. So I'm going to pack that up, put it away, and then we'll be good to go. Now we are going to spend tomorrow night on the boat as well, or sorry, not on the boat. Yeah, we're going to spend tomorrow and tomorrow night here at this location, Lock 40, and then move on from there. Because again, like I said, we're coming up on a long weekend. There's going to be a lot of traffic, lots of boats, so we'll just set tight and it'll be all good. Last thing I want to mention is that don't know if you noticed, but I made a point of showing the bow, our Canadian flag up there, as well as our neighbor boat who pulled in a couple hours after we got here, and they're flying a Canadian flag on the bow too. I've had more than one person comment on my YouTube videos and say that it's wrong, it's not correct. I'm not going to say whatever else they said, but anyways, whatever. The last one that said that, I replied that if I'm doing it wrong, that's just the way it is, and I'm going to keep doing it that way. So you let me know in the comments what you think about flying Canadian flag, American flag, wherever you are in the world, at the bow, and yeah, we'll go from there. But like I say, I'm going to keep it. I prefer having this beautiful country's flag flying in front of me while I'm driving the boat, as opposed to a martini glass or a sports team or any of that other crap. So like I say, let me know in the comments, let everybody know in the comments what you think. Like I say, it's going to stay like that. It's going to stay like that on aboard Boogaboo. So from beautiful lock number 40 of the beautiful, lovely Trent Waterway, cheers. Here is to summer 2023. Late in coming, but we're here and we're enjoying it. Love it. And there's more to come from this trip too, so hopefully you follow along. All right, we will see you on the next one. Cheers. Okay, final thing I gotta say is that our little Dunny Whiny, who loves being on the boat with us, I just gotta mention that not only the boat in front of us has a cat, but the boat in front of them at the bottom of the lock, they have a cat too. So that is 3 cats in a row aboard boats, which is pretty freaking awesome. It's most awesome for me because I love having my little Dunny Whiny with us. Cool.